Hey guys, what's up? It's Breathless here from Duo Clash, and today I'm bringing you the second episode in my low-level farming series. Now, in the first episode, we talked about how you should work on your base and upgrading that and your troops as much as possible before you go on to the next town hall, so that when you do get into some of those higher level raids, you're prepared for that. Now, we didn't really talk about raiding as much as I would like to, so in this episode I prepared a couple raids for you guys and kind of what you can do with different types of bases. So without further ado guys, I'll see you guys in the first raid. Okay guys, so in this first raid we have a decent amount of gold. Not really as much as elixir as I'd like, but still a decent amount of gold. The gold isn't actually in the mines and in the pumps, kind of like my other farming videos that I showed you, but I'd like to show you what happens if those storages are kind of on that first layer of walls and kind of easily accessible with those tier 1 troops. Now, just like in the previous episode, I'm laying down some barbarians and archers behind them, so the barbarians can take out some of those outside buildings and the archers can kind of shoot over the wall onto some of those inner defensive buildings and hopefully get to that gold storage. Now, it looks like my archers are taking some splash damage from those mortars, so I'm just going to lay down a heal spell and deploy some other archers so they can take out that storage as quick as possible. So then I'm going to turn my focus onto this top gold storage, and I'm just laying down some barbarians and archers behind them, just like in the previous episode, and at the bottom gold storage, so that those barbarians can distract the defenses while the archers shoot over the wall. Now, just like some other buildings left over here, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down my barbarians to help finish off those. And I brought some goblins along, so I'm just going to go ahead and take some of those mines out and pumps and focus on this storage in here. So hopefully when they're done with all the resources on the map, they can take out some of those defenses. Now it looks like my archers are getting hit by this wizard tower, so I'm just going to lay down some goblins to distract that wizard tower as long as I can. And then I'm going to lay down my clan castle troops. So I really thought I had clan castle troops. Normally I get on my other account, or I get Frost to donate me high level troops. And that really just shows the importance of having really good clan castle troops, because that can really effectively change the outcome of a raid, and you'll see that in some of these other raids coming up. So I decided I wanted to go for 3 stars on this base, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down my barbarian king and take out this mortar to try and minimize the damage done to him so he doesn't have to recharge that long. Now I'm going to get some of these goblins and try and focus on this cannon and this army camp left at the top of the base. Since all of the resources are gone on the base, they're going to go after the nearest building, so I'm just going to lay them down. And as this Barb King is kind of going in here, I thought these archers were going to be able to take it out, but they actually got destroyed by the wizard tower. And towards the end of the raid, I really thought we were going to 3-star this base, but towards the end, we actually got disconnected. So I'll see you guys in the next raid. Okay guys, so as you can see in this amount of gold and elixir, you can see we have 300k gold and 385k elixir. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a lightning spell right here to help damage some of these buildings and drop some barbarians and archers behind them. And I think I might send a couple goblins in right here just to help break through this wall and go for that mine as quick as possible while these barbarians take out this hidden Tesla and hopefully this archer tower. Now I'm going to go for this gold mine up here. I'm going to lay down some archers right here. And oh, it looks like they're in range of that mortar. I forgot to lay down those barbarians first to distract that while I lay down the archers behind that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now with some of my remaining barbarians and archers behind them to shoot over that wall into that gold mine. And as you can see, those barbarians are really taking that mortar really well, and while the archers finish off that gold mine. I'm just going to do the same thing over here, drop some archers and barbarians to kind of take out some of these gold mines, because it looks like a lot of gold mines are located on this side of the map along with the town hall. So I'm just going to lay down some goblins to kind of go around that wall onto the inside of the pumps while the barbarians go after some of those other buildings. And I'm just going to drop my clan castle troops and my archers to kind of finish off this town hall to hopefully get 1 star if we don't cause enough damage in this base to get 1 star. So it looks like most of my troops were kind of funneling into that area and taking some splash damage. So I just laid down a heal spell really quickly and then deploying some of the rest of my barbarians and goblins over here. So it looks like my mortar's distracted by some of those barbarians and my Barb King over there. So I was lucky enough to drop my goblins right here and go in for some of those inner pumps. Now it looks like we actually gained a ton of elixir just from those pumps. I'm really glad we had those goblins left over. You can see how much goblins help in farming, just mainly going over those resources. And it helps when those mortars are distracted as well, so they really finish off those pumps well. So looks like we're just finishing up this raid. Most of my archers and barbarians are dying out. We got a crazy amount of loot from this raid, 300k gold and around 385k elixir. And it looks like some of the gold is still left in that gold mine. We may be able to finish this off with this archer But no, it looks like it's going to get destroyed by that mortar. So we got pretty nice loot, 280k gold and 385k elixir. So guys, I'll see you in the next raid. Okay guys, so as you can see in this raid, we have even more gold than last time. We have 325k gold and 183k elixir. So I'm just going to drop some of these archers out of range of those splash damage buildings and some of these goblins to go for these walls. As you can see, all of the mines and pumps are on the inside of the base. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my Barbarian King to hopefully take out some of these outside buildings so that my troops just go straight for the walls to go inside for those pumps. Now, I brought along actually a lot of Barbarians this time because I noticed how well they were taking that splash damage with heal spells last time. So I dropped all my Barbarians on that wall, and as the mortars were taking them out, I dropped a heal spell, and as you can see, they're just tearing through this base right now. We're getting a ton of loot. You can just see it being really brought down. It looks like the loot is evenly distributed between those storages and those mines. So I just dropped another heal spell while I deploy the rest of my Barbarians, and then I'm going to deploy these archers behind them to go and take out some of these buildings while those Barbarians distract the defenses. So we're just tearing through this base right now. As you can see, these Barbarians are taking the splash damage really well, taking out that mortar and going straight for this wizard tower. I also deployed my clan castle troops. It has a level 5 wizards in it and level 6 archers, and as you can see, they're just tearing through this base. In the center, you can see them right there, how easily they're destroying some of these lower level buildings, and that just really, shows how important having really good clan castle troops are and being in a clan where you can get some of those troops. Now, it really, changes some of the outcomes of some of the bases. You can see that wizard tower just easily took out that archer tower all by himself, and he's taking out some of these other buildings before getting destroyed by that cannon. But that archer tower would have caused a huge problem for some of the level archers that I have, because when you get to some of those higher level archer towers, they are a one-hit kill on some of my archers, and they really just transition from archer to archer really well at that level. So looks like these barbarians are kind of stuck on this wall getting hit by this mortar. I might just finish out this raid just to wait and see, but it looks like, yeah, they're going to get destroyed by this cannon right here, and then I think they're going to go either for this barracks or for the top town hall. And they're just going to get finished off by this cannon right here while these two other barbarians go up here and get destroyed by this Tesla. But overall, guys, it was a super good raid, a lot of gold. And personally, I want to wish you guys a happy 4th of July. Subscribe for more, and thank you guys for watching. As always, this is Breathless from Duo Clash, and I'm out.